Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Hard Time. I used to call myself Beard, but that didn't really work out. I got Hard Time from the Continental Divide Trail, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. So, maybe I'll do a quick intro here.
Happy birthday. Go on.
You've heard of embracing the brutality. Here it is. Alright, so what am I going to talk about on this video today? Well, I'm going to talk about why the hell I got off the Continental Divide Trail. I was putting up all sorts of content and I never really got into it. I'm going to talk about why I got off, and I'm going to talk about some awesome things about the trail, some crappy things about the trail, and why I didn't go back to the trail. So I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. What did I like about the trail? The trail was amazing by far. I would say the most things that I liked about it were the Gila National River, or no, it's not the Gila. The Gila River. The Gila River was awesome. I really enjoyed that. There's so many crossings and so many things that that you get to see in that area. There's like natural hot springs you can enjoy. It's so great. I would recommend anyone that's going to do a section, go check that out. It's in New Mexico. Really cool. Other than that, what else did I like? I liked a lot of northern parts of New Mexico. I mean, New Mexico is a lot of desert, but there's also forest in there, which is really cool. You can like literally go from like a high mesa to like this alpine, like foresty area, which is really cool. I wasn't expecting any of that. I didn't know much about New Mexico before I had done the trail, and like that was really cool to experience that for the first time. Colorado, in a nutshell, was a bitch. I mean, Colorado was raining all the time. There was tons of snow in the southern section. It was really hard, but it was also really beautiful. I mean, the section in between Chama and Pagosa Springs, like that was so great. It was so amazing. I mean, I loved that section. It was so great. And I mean, I wouldn't change anything about that. This year it was so awesome being on the trail and so great. So that pretty much sums up what I liked about that part of the trail. What I didn't like, of course, were road walks. Tons and tons of road walks in New Mexico. That was like just ridiculous. I wasn't expecting that, but the trail's not done. So I would expect that. Like with a trail that's not done, there's gonna be road walks, whether you're on a dirt path or you're on a path that is like actually paved and a highway. So, I mean, it was to be expected. I guess I didn't know what to expect, honestly. It was my first long through hike, so hey, it is what it is, right? Other than that, there wasn't much to dislike about the trail. I mean, the trail's tough, but you know that going in. I had like tons of issues that maybe I'll talk about more in another video, but that was just part of it, I'd say. So why I got off? Long story short, I got Giardia. I got stupid and I stopped filtering my water. That was stupid of me, and I paid the price. I got Giardia and I had to get off. So I ended up coming home early, way early. I only did about half the trail. Why didn't I come back? The biggest reason, other than the Giardia and it taking forever to, go away, was money. I was spending way too much money early on in the trail, and I didn't budget correctly, and I didn't have enough money to finish the trail. And it was hard for me to come back and justify coming back to just do a section of it and not finish. So I didn't come back. Third reason, I ended up going to Peru and doing Machu Picchu instead because I had enough money to do that. So to sum it up, I mean, my year was great. This year I went to Brazil for Carnival. I did about half of the Continental Divide Trail, and I went to Peru and did Machu Picchu. So hey, I can't complain, right? So would I do it again? Like, hell yeah, of course I would do it again. I mean, the trail is amazing. There's so many great things it offers. Awesome desert, great alpine areas, tons of snow in the year I did it at least. Colorado is absolutely beautiful and green when I was there. It rained constantly, which is such a pain, but hey, this is part of it. Thank God I had my umbrella. Other than that, I would say the biggest thing that I would change would be not going into towns and spending so much money there and staying so long. I would probably be more inclined to just come into town and then leave really quick. So I definitely would change that. I can go more into depth about the trail and so forth if you guys want to hear about it. Hopefully you guys like these videos. Thank you so much to everyone that subscribed so far. I've put in, you know, not so much effort in this YouTube channel, just given some overall like gear reviews from other people like Lint and Rest Stop, and I did like I think a pack shakedown with Rest Stop and showed a little bit about my gear. If you want to know more about my gear and what worked out, what didn't, let me know, leave a comment. If you enjoyed this video, give me a like. You can follow me here on YouTube. If you enjoyed this, you can follow along on my pictures that I put up on Instagram, Beards World. You can also check out my Snapchat. I'll put all that stuff in there. And thank you so much for watching my videos. And yeah.
Yeah! CDT!
That's right.
San Juan 2015 Nova!